Hello everybody. Today we'll be covering section 94 of Transfer Property Act. That is right of a mean mortgagee. What right does a mean mortgagee have against a mortgagee? So also against a mortgager. As against a mortgagee, the right is that of redemption. And that so against the mortgager, he has a right of foreclosure. Now let us understand this by virtue of a slide show. This principle is also known as redeem up and foreclose down. The doctrine is also known by doctrine of redeem up and foreclose down. So let us understand this by virtue of an example illustration. See, Mr. Bablu is a mortgager, and here we have got three mortgagees, that is Mr. Suresh, Samir, and Bhuvan. So Mr. Suresh happens to be the main mortgagee, and Samir is a puny mortgagee and is also known as a mean mortgagee. And Mr. Bhuvan, he is called a subsequent mortgagee. And any person after, I have only taken three instances here, and any person after Bhuvan will be called subsequent mortgagees. So, what is the right of the mortgages? What is the right of mortgager against this person? He has the right of redeeming them, redeem the mortgage money, payment of mortgage money, he can redeem them. And what is the right of the mortgagees against Mr. Bablu? They can foreclose. Suresh can foreclose, Samir can foreclose, and Bhuvan can foreclose. In case they foreclose, what will be the situation? Suresh debt will be cleared first, then if in leftover money will be paid to Mr. Samir, and then Mr. Bhuvan will get any leftover money if it's leftover after the any payment is made to Samir, in leftover amount is leftover, then Mr. Bhuvan will be entitled for the mortgage money, that is foreclosed down. Now in case the Mr. Bhuvan, that is mortgagee, what is their right against the mortgagees? Mr. Bhuvan can get subrogated. 93 we talked about subrogation, 92 and 93 we talked about subrogation. He has right to get subrogated. He has right to get substituted in place of Mr. Suresh. So he will be occupying the chair of Mr. Suresh as well as Mr. Bhuvan independently. So as soon as the foreclosure takes place, so he will get the share of Mr. Suresh, and later when Samir's loan is cleared, he may get whatever is left over, he will get independently his share. That is what is redeem up. He can redeem up. So now, if Samir wants to occupy the chair, he may have to redeem Mr. Suresh. Mr. Suresh, that is how the concept is called, redeem up and foreclose down. So what is the remedy against the mortgager? He has the remedy against the mortgager is foreclosure. So this is why it is called right against the mortgager is foreclosure, and right against the mortgagee is redeeming them, redeem up. So that is why it is called redeem up and foreclose down. Now let us go to the next section, 95. 95 speaks about right of redeeming co-mortgagor to expenses. See, when several properties, not several properties, when several owners of the property, two or three persons are taking mortgage money from one mortgagee, and only one of the person is paying the mortgage money, what happens to that person? He will be subrogated. He will be, as per section 92, he will be subrogated. He will be occupying the chair, and whatever amount he has paid, in addition to that, he will be entitled for the expenses. Let us understand this by virtue of an example. Now here, A and B are co-mortgagor of the property, the house, and they have given money to Mr. One mortgagee. The man you can see there is a mortgagee. He has cleared the mortgage money. Now A has cleared the mortgage money, and A is entitled for from B the balance amount of the mortgage money plus the expenses which he has incurred in filing a suit, the correction document, and the expenses for running about here and there and paying the advocate fee, all those things which he have incurred, that expenses he is liable to take it from the co-mortgage, that is the other person. So he steps into the shoe of the mortgagee. So he gets substituted, subrogation. That is what is explained in section 95. Now, what does it say? It says co-mortgager is subrogated, he is substituted. Then he becomes a mortgagee. He takes the place of mortgagee. Then you have got, he is entitled to recover the charges, whatever expenses, whatever income he have, in addition to recovering his mortgage money, since he was the other mortgages, co-mortgages unable to pay the money, he has paid the entire money on their behalf. So he is entitled to that money. In addition to that, the expenses which he has incurred, filing a suit, collecting document, moving about with persons, and all these expenses which is incidental to the filing of the suit, all that expenses he is liable to take it from uh, the other person, the mortgager, the co-mortgager, owner of the property. That is what the explanation part speaks about. So I hope the illustration which I have given to you is pretty clear. So 94 and 95 is the section 94, 95 is pretty clear to you. I hope you have no doubt in this section. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can always text me in the description box. Thank you.